Hey guys, welcome back to my 15-week pregnancy update. It is boiling. It's boiling. If you're wondering why do I look like a potato, it's because it's so hot. Like, there's no excuse. There's a vlog going up in a few days which you'll see. This one's going up first, this is going to go up tonight, and you'll see the slow progression from doing my full face of makeup to getting hotter and hotter, my hair getting scraped back and just all sweating off. So you'll see the progression to what got to this point. But I've just rounded off the vlog and filmed the update for you while I'm sat down. I'm just sat on the floor because I'm absolutely boiling. The girls are in the kitchen with Luke having their dinner, so I thought I'd just take these 5 minutes to end the vlog that I was just filming, and also to fill you in on 15-week pregnancy update. So there isn't too much to tell you that's changed, because obviously it hasn't been a full week yet. I was 15 weeks and then now I'm 15 weeks 6 days, so it's only been like 6 days since my last update. So I was going to come on and say that the ear thing hadn't happened since the ear popping, and then we went to Asda earlier and my ear has popped non-stop since. It's popped in the kitchen literally I'd say 3 minutes ago. Not even that, like I wanted to say 5 minutes, but it wasn't, not 5 minutes, it was barely a couple minutes ago. It was popping again, to where it's like muffled and it sounds like I can't hear properly. And when I speak, you know when you have really loud music on and you talk and you don't know how loud you are, that's what it was like. I just couldn't tell how loud I was being or anything. So I really don't know what that is. When I go to the midwife, I'm going to have to ask them if it's anything to do with pregnancy, because that's really strange. The headaches I've been getting the same as last week. They seem, touch wood, haven't been as frequently, haven't been every day. The last time I had one was last night. Not had one today yet, touch wood, except for a bit of earache, but that was primarily in this ear, this one that pops, and then that's gone now, touch wood. Jesus, I'm scared to death of jinxing anything. But I haven't been too bad. I feel exhausted today, but I think it's the heat, because I don't feel as exhausted as other days where it hasn't been as hot. Like I've managed to get up and film a vlog, cook dinner, go to Asda's, so I'm not as bad as before. So I don't know if that's me getting any energy back or if it's just a lucky week or what. So I mean, that's good. So yeah, I've had a few headaches this week, but not as frequent. I have been feeling quite tired still. Not too bad today. Today was a good day. What else? Mainly the ear thing. No, oh, it's not mainly the ear thing, because I haven't had the ear thing all week, but that's what's happened just now, so that's in my mind. But I'm tired. This heat is just not appropriate, like, especially for me, because I'm 16 weeks pregnant tomorrow, so 15 weeks 6 days today, and I'm bigger than I was before pregnancy, but I don't have a bump, so I can't fit in maternity clothes, but I can't fit in not summer clothes, so I'm having to wear like baggy t-shirts, leggings. Obviously with all these material, it's making me so hot, and because I've been filming today, obviously I want to have clothes on, whereas I'd probably just have like a vest top and a pair of shorts, you know what I mean, like something like really small. What else is there to tell you? There really isn't that much to fill you in on, other than it just no change. Feeling a little bit better if anything. I've been lying down a lot, like low energy. Yeah, it's so hot guys, I can't even think, like so hot. What else? So still haven't felt the baby. Obviously I know that's quite normal for this far around. I think you normally can feel maybe around 16 weeks. My last pregnancy I had an anterior placenta, so I did not feel the baby for a very long time, and especially not on the outside. Luke couldn't feel her kicking till right near the end, whereas with Snowy, I think I felt her kicking around 14 weeks, and then Luke actually felt her at 16 weeks. I haven't felt this baby at all yet, even though like I haven't really been looking for it either. It's just something I just thought about then, so I might like lie down later and see. But I know with the others it's very, you feel it and then you're like, oh my gosh, like, so I don't think that they just aren't strong enough yet, basically. I don't think. But hopefully I haven't got another anterior placenta, because with that it made it really difficult to feel the baby. This weather is just not appropriate for pregnant people, man. What other things? Excuse me. Oh yeah, so maybe a little bit TMI for anyone who's not interested in like tummy problems. I think, well not I think, I have a stomach condition, but I need to go back to the doctors because I think it's worse than what it was originally diagnosed as. And basically I don't know, I'll need to ask them, or if anybody knows, because I'm obviously not a doctor, I'm just talking, if being pregnant or just getting older, because it might just be because I'm getting older, your like stomach condition can get worse with time. Because I had this problem and we don't know what causes it, so I'm sensitive or allergic to something, whether that's gluten, dairy, fizzy part, I literally don't know, like I don't know what it is. And because when it happens you're supposed to write down everything you've eaten to try and find like a correlation, and this has been happening since I was a teenager anyway. So I get these excruciating pains where I feel like I'm dying. Like it literally feels like I've given birth 4 times with no pain relief, and it's that level of pain. Like it's literally feels like labour pain. It's excruciating. I vomit, obviously I have a poorly tummy, I feel like I'm dying, I'm sweating, I feel like I'm going to faint, but what it is first is like a good solid half an hour to an hour of just pain, and the pain makes me feel sick, and then I'm just really ill, and that's happened since I was a teenager, well I mean I'd say maybe every couple of months, and then it's got a little bit more frequent since I've met Luke, like to the point where I literally get like scared because I don't know what triggers it. But I don't eat much, so I could be eating the things that I'm allergic to but in small quantities constantly, so put it down to the fact that it's not affecting me, but because I'm only having it in small quantities it might not be enough to upset my tummy, but then on another day where I have a lot of it, it might just be a bit too much. So I literally don't know. I don't know if it's gluten, wheat, I don't really have dairy unless it's cheese, but then again I don't have to. You see, the thing is, because I eat such small amounts, I don't know what it could be, and then on say a day where I binge out I could be like, yeah well I've had that 100 times before, but I don't know. Anyway, then it started happening maybe like once a month, and I was thinking I really need to go back to the doctors and see if this is maybe, I don't know, like celiac disease, or I know just maybe really bad IBS or something like that, just, you know, just to get tested, because it isn't normal, and at the time it makes me feel like I'm literally dying. Like it's so hard to explain the pain unless you've got a stomach condition. So it's made me think maybe it's like gluten intolerance, or like I just want to know what it is so I can avoid it, because it literally scared me. And then now it's happening like weekly, which is terrifying. So I don't know if with pregnancy, as like the hormones have made me more sensitive to whatever it was that upset my tummy anyway. So I don't know if the pregnancy has just maybe heightened that, do you know what I mean? Because your hormones change when you're pregnant, so I don't know if I hope that made sense. But yeah, so it literally, it's excruciating. But the thing is, I've had it for years, and because it happened so inconsistently, like every couple of months, it was just like but like as I'm getting older, it's happened like more frequently, and when I have it really, really bad, it's just hours upon hours of vomiting, sitting on the toilet and vomiting, both ends poorly, sorry TMI, but and literally crying, shaking because of how much pain I'm in. It's unbearable when it's bad, and then it goes away, but you know after about 10 to 15 minutes the pain starts to come back and you're just like no. So I just kind of want to know what it is so I can solve it. But the thing is, I've never been able to pinpoint what the problem is, but I definitely think the pregnancy has heightened my tolerance to whatever it is I'm intolerant to. I really don't know. You can't really tell because I look really grubby and gross because all my foundation's come off. But my acne, sorry, I don't want to like offend anyone because I had a couple of spots. It's not really acne, but my spots seem to have calmed down, so that's good. So maybe that was just like a first trimester kind of thing. Yeah, so maybe that was just like a first trimester kind of thing where I was just getting like a few outbreaks. I'm probably going to break out in some more throughout the pregnancy because I just know hormones, they just wreak havoc, don't they? My hair loss has slowed down, so again I don't know if that's just me being past 6 months postpartum or the new pregnancy is like thickening it up. Can you see how wet it is? You see the light shining off it? That is slick with sweat. This is so grim, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go wash my hair after this. Although the thing, dilemma. So I want to go in the bath and wash my hair because like get all the sweat out, and when you're in the water you just feel nice and clean. But then when I get out, I don't want to dry it because it's too hot to dry it. Might put it in plaits. Yeah. Completely not pregnancy related, or is it? Maybe I can't stand the heat because I'm somebody who really loves the heat as well. So I'm just rambling now. So I really love holidays and sunbathing and just the heat, the hot weather. But since being pregnant, like basically for 3 years in a row, I'm really I hate myself for even saying this because I used to think, oh gosh, when people complained about the heat, I'd be like, get a grip. But I'm literally turning into one of them people. I cannot cope in the heat. My body used to love it, and now I hate it. Like I actually hate it. I used to be able to like just lie in it, and like the heat didn't bother me. Even being like hot and sweaty didn't bother me because it was just like I used to just enjoy it. And now it's like, oh, literally like I hate it. But you know another thing, I just don't think England is appropriate for this kind of weather, because when you're on holiday you've got your pool, you've got your aircon, you've got your fans. When the weather's like this in England, it's just not appropriate. If we all had pools in our back gardens and fans on our ceilings and air conditioners, then we'd be loving life, wouldn't we? Right now we'd be loving life. I'm just hoping that after I'm done being pregnant that I love the sun again, because I love the sun, and I know I do, but right now I hate the sun. So I hope I'm not just turning into like a I don't want to offend anyone who hates the sun, but do you know what I mean? Like I used to think people were insane if they said they hate the sun. I'd be like, I don't care if I never see the snow again. I would happily move to near the equator and it always be hot, and I never saw the snow and I never saw the cold. I would happily sacrifice it. And now I'm like, give me the snow. I want the winter to come. I'm literally like, oh my goodness, how did I forget? So in my last video I mentioned how I was getting some twinges in my right hip, and that it wasn't anything to like write home about, and it was just something that I'd noted. Well, as I filmed that video and I didn't edit it the next day, because just one thing led to another, I didn't end up editing it that day. And when I was editing it, I was in pain. My hip had gone, my right hip had gone, and walking up the stairs was excruciating. And as I was editing it, I was listening to myself and I was like, what did you know? You jinxed it. And I jinxed it because my right hip was gone. And it can be okay, and then it like goes, and it goes funny, but it's like, that's it now. Like, it's constantly there, like there's constantly a niggle, and then it gets worse or it gets better. Like, sometimes it just is better and sometimes it's worse. But all week since filming that video, I thought, oh, I spoke too soon. So my SPD on the right hip is back. He's back. So yeah, so I think that's about everything. I know at the start there wasn't really much to fill in, but as I'm talking it's kind of like coming back to me. But yes, so again, please excuse how I look. I just wanted to get this video filmed for you, and do you know what, this is just how I look. So I don't know why I keep apologising. Sorry for my face. But yeah, so my baby watcher is coming tomorrow at 16 weeks. I'm going to have that for 3 days. I'm hopefully going to do like a filming of that, have that up at the weekend, so that'll be so cool. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I can't wait to see the baby, especially show Luke, because obviously he's not been able to come to the scans. So he's going to see the baby, we're going to have a little glance, see if we can see if it's a girl or a boy. So yes. Anyway, so I'm just going to end that there because it's boiling and I can't think, and I just need to get a drink and sort this out. So yes, I will link my Instagram down below if you want to go follow me there. Subscribe if you want to stick around, like this video, being a beg. Like, subscribe, go follow me on Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.